Hello folks, welcome to a quick and free-to-play guide on the new combat event. We can get 420 Primogems and some materials. To play, you need to be Adventure Rank 30 and complete part of Inuzuma's Archon quest. After talking to the quest NPC, you can directly teleport to the domain. This event consists of 7 combat trials, where we will be using 6 different teams. For these, I like to always choose the middle difficulty for the time 2 multiplier. To get the max reward, you need to get 2000 points, and I'll show you how with just the free characters. So for the first trial at least, we get 6 characters that we can use for free. I put each of them in a separate team, and for the 4 stars, I add in another character to help them out. You can also add in any dual teams that you feel are strong. It doesn't really matter, the enemy isn't really that hard. So after filling in the slots for your 6 different teams, you can choose different buffs for them. To keep this simple, I choose the elemental buff that is aligned with each of the characters. So Tighnari gets Dendro buff, Dilu gets Pyro, and so on. And then for the second buff, I gave Tighnari a generic damage buff. Dilu gets a elemental buff since he does a lot of elemental damage. Kokomi, the most important one, will get a vacuum buff, where she can keep enemies inside the jellyfish AoE. For Kole, I decided to use her and the Dendro core, so that's why I added Barbara to do more Dendro plus Hydro reactions. For Sucrose, I partnered her up with one of the 4 basic elements, so she can swirl a lot of stuff. And for Candace, I decided to pair her with Fisho so they can zap things together. And for her buffs, since I already used the Hydro one, I just gave her 2 generic attack buffs. And actually, since I probably won't be doing too much normal attack, I'm just gonna give them the crit buff instead. Anyway, this looks good, let's begin. So the combat portion is pretty easy. You want to use each team for only like 10 seconds or so, and then you want to push the special button to swap to the next team. On PC, it's the letter T, and you can see the icon and cooldown right here. You can switch teams once every 10 seconds, so just use the current team's bursts and skills, and then wait until their damage peak is done, then switch to the next team. And when you switch to a new team, they will get all the buffs we just picked on the menu. So that's pretty much how you handle all these trials. When you swap to each team, use all their abilities until their burst or all their damaging stuff goes away, then you switch to the next team. Don't worry too much about saving your burst, you'll get plenty of energy particles throughout, so they'll always have the burst up when you switch. And once your score reaches 2000, you can push escape and then leave the domain right away and still get all the credit. You don't need to wait for the timer to finish. So for the first day, out of the 6 teams, my favorite here is Kokomi, when you pair her with the vacuum effect. This makes it so all the enemies get hit by her elemental skill, and she is apparently equipped with the healer stat that does damage, so when she heals, she does AoE damage, and this combo lets her delete all the enemies pretty quickly. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the guide on this event. All 7 days should be pretty simple, and you can use the free trial characters to help you out. As always, thanks for watching, and have fun out there, traveler.
Retribution! Another test.
Hold the line! I cut that off! I have you! Let's move out. Practice on the side! Go, bud! Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Yeah.
You!
Odd, reveal thyself.
We shall prevail!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You're exposed!
Nip that in the butt.
Let's get down to business.